Welcome everyone, Doom Black Dragon bringing you a mini-series of Grim Dawn. This is an early access game. It is brought to you by the people who made Titan's Quest. Now if you know what Titan's Quest is, or if you don't know what Titan's Quest is, it's a Diablo-style game where you played in ancient Greek. This is more of a Titan's Quest meets Diablo, so it's got the Diablo-esque feeling to it, but it still's got the character creation that you would be used to of Titan's Quest. Now I say this is a mini-series because this character is on permadeath. That's right, once I die, it's over. Game over. So let's get started. The story is basically the world has been corrupted by evil forces, and you were a possessed person who actually was able to fight off the possession because you were being hung. Still draw a breath, I see. You're a lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best to go speak with Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we spared your life. I don't... What's going on? Where am I? Welcome to Devil's Crossing, possibly the last refuge of humanity. You are possessed, so we've strung you up, as we do with all ethereals taken. Seemed that the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd had left you hung in there, but Captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue. Well, can I find this captain then? He's up the road in the courtyard. He's up the road in the courtyard, probably coordinating our defenses against the dead. Don't make me regret cutting you down. I'll be on my way then. So, like it says, that you were an undead, basically. Well, not an undead, but I didn't need the tutorial. But you were possessed. You're not looking too bad for someone that just came back from the brink of death. You were taken possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally, I would have burned you with the rest just to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead, and I need someone expendable. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devacross may just welcome you. The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating all deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower City from Burial Hill, just beyond town. Lower Crossing. I want you to go to Burial Hill. Find whatever is controlling these animations and destroy it. Where can I find Burial Hill? You will need to fight your way through the Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my own people to welcome you with open arms too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing for you. Fine, I will find what's animating these corpses. So basically, there's a city here that you can't access because you're not trusted. And every time you load into the game, zombies will be crossing this bridge trying to make their way into the city. Right now we have no skills besides our basic auto attack, and that's fine. My basic auto attack will be something I do kind of use a lot. Just FYI, because I'm going to go with a DPS increase if equipped. I'll take it. With a special melee build. Basically, I'm going to go melee / magic. For the most part, the magic is going to be doing most of the work, but I still need to be in melee range to use the magic. Also, food rationings. Alright. So you'll notice my health is at 125 out of... 125. What am I talking about? It's 250 out of 250. When I take damage, I will temporarily lose that life. You see this yellow aura around my HP? That's actually my food buff. Every time I take damage, my HP will be refilled with my food buff. But I will lose my food. So now that I'm out of combat, you can see that I did lose a small percentage of my food buff for healing. This isn't quite like any other RTS that I've played where you just naturally heal up. No, it gives you a reason to heal up. You have a stomach full of food. Oh man, I'm losing a lot of life. Ooh, sweet. And because I leveled up, I instantly get full food buff and full health. A spiritual. I'm gonna go with the Oculus. My first thing, my main skill is going to be Pox. Pox is really good for an anti-boss mechanic, and since I've gained health from putting in points into it, I've lost the food buff for healing up that missing health. So I really like how this game plays out. I mean, it takes the best elements of Diablo 1, 2, and possibly 3. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Diablo 3, but then again, I didn't really think the story made much sense. Ooh, I'll take this. Oh, never mind. Later on, I'm going to be dual-wielding weapons. That is one thing that I'm going to be playing with. And once I unlock my second class, that's when I'll start dual-wielding. Probably dual-wield those two maces. And kind of like Diablo 3, a lot of things you don't even need to click, you just walk by, your character automatically picks them up. I think lore you have to. And the lore in this game is a little interesting. So those books aren't automatically learned, you have to basically read them. Francis's note, I'm trapped in here. As you see, I get some XP for reading the notes. I'm trapped in here. I realize now, blah, blah. I'll let you guys read this. Just pause the game or the video for a minute or two and read it. For me to read all these things would take way too long. And this is just a secondary note. Also, if you notice, not all the creatures get along, and many of them will actually kill each other because the game does kind of have a weird faction meter. I'm gonna go with another point in there. And my first point into Pox. Which, that will be all thing. This character will not have any pets. Poxes are very good skill to defeat real tanky creatures. not quite good against like little weaker creatures. Watch it. See? His HP isn't dropping that much. That's because he's a weaker creature. It's more designed for anti-bosses. So my auto attack right here that I'm doing, it will be more for these little smaller creatures, while the Pox is going to be more of my anti-boss ability. And this quest we're on is actually the first thing for a boss. So you'll be getting into the boss battles pretty fast in this game. And so we'll change up the shirt. Can't wear the boots. I don't want to go with a guns play because that's what I normally do, and I can understand that can be pretty boring. Because there's a lot of kiting, there's a lot of running around, there's very little action on the main screen, like you might have saw with my original video, with my welcome video to the new people to my channel. In this game, iron bits is your currency. We got 2 journals. Give you a minute to read this. Well, not a minute, but you know, a few seconds to pause the video. And now you can pause the video and read this if you want to. Nice. Also, I kind of like putting my health potions over here. Here with my mana potions. Just because energy potions, I should say. Spirit potions, whatever you want to call them. Just because they are easy to reach. Melee is slightly stronger than range and that stuff. And I'm going to make it even stronger with the build I'm going to go with. Now, kind of like in Diablo, you don't really want to grab everything because a lot of things are pretty worthless. You'll get more money from just the coins on the ground than you will from selling a bag full of inventory. This is kind of how Diablo 1 and 2 and even to a certain degree 3 play now. It's just auto attack things to death. Use your abilities here and there. Here we're entering a swamp. There's going to be some mosquitoes. These things are going to be dangerous because there is a lot of different element damage to this game. Some physical, some magical based. I'm going to be mostly a physical type damage dealer with a little bit of magic. Mainly, a lot of my abilities are going to be mostly physical with some magical damage on them. I can't remember if it's level 4 or 5 that you get your second class. Maybe even 10. I don't think 10. That 10's way too rough. And I was taking a lot of damage because I was sitting in their acid. Then put all the skill points in. This is going to be probably one of my bigger damage dealers. It is a toggle ability that just makes my auto attacks do more damage. So I do 9 chaos damage and 9% poison damage for every hit I do. pretty good. I'll put a little bit of points in a physical, because that will increase my HP. Allow me to wear heavier armor. Ooh. I'll definitely take that. Oh, okay. Yeah, the energy regen. Oh no. Never mind. I was already wearing it. Now the energy regen is really good for a character like this. And we will activate the aura. As you can see, I permanently lost this ability. This is all quick travel, so I can instantly quick travel back to the main city and sell if I want to. Which I think I'll do that. Also, if I hit B, oh, L, I guess, it will open up a rift for me.
Come see what's left of my wares.
I won't be able to buy anything right off the bat. Oops, I think that was a better shield. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. And we can put stuff on the fly.
Iron well spent.
Right now, we are going to pick up a lot of things because, well, we don't have any good gear. Yellow is going to be your uncommon gear, so it's going to be the one step over from this common white stuff we're wearing. Oh. I have to be a little bit careful because these things will hurt. They come at a two-part aspect. Magical damage, any dot effects you might have on your abilities will actually reflect back to you. Luckily, I don't think I have any dots right now. Go ahead and kill these. And I do not believe the zombies it summons gives XP. Slightly, but you can see it comes at the cost of my life. As a range character, this would be a lot easier to deal with. So the game will want some of these quest items, they're called. They're the purple items. I don't know how often they want you to have them, but it's nice just to have them along. See, and the epoxy will actually spread, or the pox will spread, which is pretty cool. Scrap is very important because you're going to need it a couple of times in the game. I know that much. Scrap, you do need it a couple of times. It will be necessary for certain events. Yeah, the star dictates where my quest enemies are at. So I've already found where my location of the mobs I need to kill are at. Dang it. not good. Since we're dealing with our first boss, I'm going to put a few more points in the pox. Like it says, it reduces the enemy's max health by X amount of %. So it's a very nice anti-tanky mob spell. But it doesn't... Later on in lighter higher levels, it will be more useful on lower tier creatures, but right now, no. You do have to love the music in this game. It really sets that dark, grim tone. Here we go. So I did power up my armor buff, or my weapon buff, and you can see I am doing a bit more damage to the enemies. Now down here is where the first boss will be at.
That skill's not ready.
So you can see that actually did take out a lot of the ads. Let the pox deal with the ads. Don't want to stand in fire. Yes! Oh, ouch. Let's grab all the loot. Let's see what we got. These brown things, they're actually weapon enchants. Each weapon can have 1 enchant on them. And we'll definitely put this on because it's a yellow. So, oh yeah, that's useful. As you can see, it's a component 1 of 3. If I were to put it on the currently weapon, this is used on an offhand or main hand or shield, my weapon would do an additional 1 to 3 lightning with bonus lightning damage. Not really good as a single piece. I'm going to have to kill more creatures and collect more parts. Not wanting to use it. You don't want to use Pox steals those crystals, because if the Pox hits the crystal, it will actually infect you with it. Oh, nice, nice. I'm gonna definitely have to spend a little bit of money to get some more health potions. Quite glad my mana potions aren't needing to be used that much. Yep, see, I just got hit with the Pox. That's because it did travel down and hit this crystal. But the crystals so I can remove some of these guys. Also, the box is nice to, you know, if you got a cluster of weak mobs, you can throw it on them and just kite them around and let the pox do all the work. I know I said I shouldn't be picking up these things, but you know how it is. You see something on the ground, you want to pick it up. Video games have made you all go shiny. Perfect. I have to check out that club in a second. Alrighty, here we go. I'm sorry for the kind of limited talking. I'm not quite sure what I should be talking about. Or if I shouldn't be talking, I mean, do you guys want commentary? A lot of commentary? Little commentary? You want me to shut the heck up? Ooh, food rations. Perfect. Oh, and a yellow shirt. Yeah, definitely good. Is this one hand? Yeah, it is. I'm just really tempted of using two swords because I kind of want the armor pin. But then again, well, yeah, armor pin. So, right here, if you see it, these are all the damage types in the game. So you got the bleeding, the vitality, ether, stun, chaos, piercing, poison, acid, lightning, cold, fire. Yeah, you'll get into more of that stuff higher levels you get to. Well, you'll be actually mixing many abilities and that stuff. The quest completed, we will actually, I don't think I'll head to the town just yet. I'm sure there's some mobs I can kill along the way, just running back to the town to get me that level I need. Also, I have to make sure I smash everything.
I can't carry. My inventory is full.
I think I can use those. At least one.
My inventory is full.
What? $17, yeah, we'll definitely take that. That's good, we'll head back. So you see I opened up a rift. Unlike Diablo, there is no teleportation scrolls, it's just a permanent skill. The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thin. I take a sign that you've dealt with the source. I've killed the reanimator. A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks for your efforts. We may yet hold out here a little longer. I sent word to the guard gate, let him to the guard gate. Ugh. English, Doom, English. I sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time of rest and recovery. As you see, we get some 300 iron, we got some reputation, some experience. I need some time to plan out a strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. I don't even know how to say that name. Our resident scientist is really eager to speak with you. He babbles some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk to you about your connection with the ethereals. Barnard, our handyman, he needs your help with the water pump. I'll speak with them. I heard you cleaned up, let's start this again. I heard you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossroads. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something here's something you'll likely never see again in this world. Strange, something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it anymore. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I'll pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. You slaughter some dead worth telling me about, like a soldier, and I'll give you some more from my stash. I'll put them down.
Come see what's left of my wares.
I'm gonna hold off on selling the weapons right now. Well, besides the pistols, I'm not doing the two-handers, I'm not doing a two-handed build.
Iron well spent.
But a two-handed build can be a pretty good build. Oh, that's it for this episode. Tune in next time for some more Grim